Another short video review. This is a BMW 840D carbon black metallic. It's been raining, so the car is very dirty. BMW 6-cylinder twin power turbo. Definitely one of the best turbo diesel inline six out there. Very efficient, very torquey, extremely refined. This is definitely a mile muncher, as they call it. You can see it's almost got like this blue tint once it's under the light, even though it's called a carbon black metallic. It's got the red interior. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I think this is very fitting for a car of this nature. Lovely, lovely interior from 2020. Still looks, feels, and smells like new. Gotta give it to the BMW that were made back in the days. Nowadays, you don't get this kind of quality anymore. It's got a dual sunroof, one at the back and one in the front. The front can open, the back is just a fixed screen. But from the outside, you can't even really see it. All four doors are soft close. "20-inch rims with literally no tires left." This is a 240 by 35 20, and the back is the 275 by 30 by 20. So had this car for about 6-7 months now after I've replaced it. I replaced the RSQ8. The garage was empty for quite some time. Been thinking about what to get just as a spare vehicle, fun vehicle, weekend vehicle. Saw this, test drove, very happy with it. It's got 4-wheel steering, which means this car turns like a VW Polo, probably even better, even though it's, as you can see, a very long car. This is your typical sort of 7-meter garage, but can barely close in the front, and then you got about another meter left, meter and a half left at the back. So it's a very long car, just over 5 meters long. It is very low, as you can see. It's got adjustable suspension, but it's not air suspension like in the I believe the 850, but it's good enough. This comfort mode is very nice. The sports mode stiffens up everything goes very well. It's got a lot of tech. It's got the usual 360. It's got all the driver's aids. It can change lane just by looking at the mirror and indicate, and it will change back itself. One thing which I've noticed, which is pretty amazing, these cameras, most of the time when you turn the steering, with other cars the camera doesn't move. It's basically a fixed lens, whereas with this one, when you turn left, the camera shifts to the left, and when you turn right, the camera shifts to the right, which is the first I've seen on any car really, and that makes reversing out the garage or going into a street very easy, because you can really see the wide angle. I don't know if it's a physical swivel head or is it a digital swivel head, but regardless, it's very, very, very cool, I have to say. So obviously this is the pre-LCI that happened in 2022 in South Africa. This is a 2020 model, which means it has got the actuated flap in front, which is also very cool. I know these things, they break, but luckily mine has been very well kept, which means it works very well. when you have AC on full max, and or when the car is very hot, when the fans come on, those flap will open to allow more ventilation. Very efficient, like I say, on the highway. I get about 6.7, 6.6 on the long drive. Around town, I get maybe about 8. If I really drive hard, then it goes up to 9. But if you take a quick drive on the highway, it drops down back to 7-ish, 8-ish. So it's a very light vehicle in terms of fuel. What is not light, and you can feel it, is when you take corner very fast. Even though with the 4-wheel steering, you can still feel the weight of this vehicle. It's definitely no lightweight. The leathered interior, it's really good. I mean, it's probably one of the few real genuine leather lift. Steering feels nice. The steering feel is very good. The visibility is relatively good for a long vehicle, big vehicle like this. I really can't fault it. Really can't fault it. It's got the adjustable light with variant distribution. I don't know what's the proper terminology for BMW, but it's like the VAG group, the matrix light. This one is the LED, not the laser. I actually didn't want the laser because I know how expensive it is to replace, especially for a car that it's at the end of its warranty life. The car did come with the extended maintenance plan, but so far nothing has gone wrong, touch wood. And yeah, like I say, it's a rare find at this condition with 48,000 kilometers. Well, when I bought it was only 45 something, but now I've put only about 3,000 Ks on it. The boot space is quite decent. It's very deep, as you can see from there to there is pretty much the boot. You can easily fit a 1.2 meter long item in there with no problem. It is a bit narrow and it is a bit shallow, but it does what it needs to do to carry, I think, about 3 to 4 carry-on luggage size. You know, those 7 kilogram weight limitation type of bags easily. The rear is quite spacious as well. I've got young kids. That's why I definitely need a rear door instead of a coupe for them to climb in and out from the front like that. But the back is very spacious. You can see the amount of leg room that is there. It's got a booster seat now. The kids have grown up, so they don't need a strap-in baby seats anymore. And it's got this individual tunnel here, so it kind of really separate them when they're having a bad day with each other. At the back, it's also got the electronic rear blind, which I can't show you right now, but it's really well appointed. It doesn't have the heater seat function or anything like that, but I don't think it's needed because the kids are in the booster seat. It's got a ventilated and heater seat in the front. Still got the old pre-LCI screen, but it's more than enough for me. It's got everything, and I mean really everything that one can think of. I can't ask for more tech. You know, this day and age, what do? You literally let the car drive itself nowadays. But I'm still old school. I still like the mechanical feel, and I think this is a very nice bridge to that generation. Just enough tech for you to flaunt around a bit to impress your passengers, but still mechanical in feeling, and in terms of controls, still a lot of physical buttons. So it makes absolute sense for someone like me who is a little bit old school but also likes the technology. It's got laminated glazing, so it's extremely quiet inside. What I really love is this long bonnet. I'm sure you can see from the side profile, and it's just this whole sweeping silhouette. It just makes so much sense. You know, this is like the 4 Series blown up, but I really prefer the 8 Series, especially in this Grand Coupe proportion. I think this is really probably in the last, I would say, 10 years, probably the best looking BMW that they have ever made. If you follow my previous videos, you will see that I had a Giulia Quattrofolia prior to I started making the video, I had an Audi S7, the 2013 model. I just love these silhouettes. You know, when the sports sedan is really glorified. And this one is definitely a grand cruiser. I mean, I can do 200 kilometers, 300 kilometers anytime, any day. It's just so comfortable, so quiet, so fast, so efficient, and so powerful in overtaking. Absolutely fantastic vehicle. Yeah, what else can I say? I got the 50th anniversary badging, genuine, to the obligatory motorsport stripes. And you can see the car is just in pristine condition. There's really nothing wrong with this vehicle. It really is fantastic. Yeah, I think for those who enjoy this kind of vehicle, this is really definitely a good choice. If you can find a clean, low mileage one, which, you know, carries the extended warranty or maintenance plan from BMW themselves, without any mechanical issues and that. And this engine is bulletproof as long as the services are done on time, oil changes and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure, I mean, you know, this particular diesel engine, it's known to be really reliable as long as you keep up with the service and maintenance. But yeah, such a beautiful vehicle, BMW 840D. So you may ask the question, why not the 840 or the 850? Well, those are thirsty monsters. Even the V58 engine is a very thirsty engine. And the V8 twin turbo, I mean, I'm no stranger to the V8 twin turbos, and they are very thirsty. And I think in the current climate, I can rest assured that you will not go wrong with the diesel, because this thing is powerful. I mean, it pushes like a train. You know, with the 850D, for example, the 850, for example, you have to bolt and bolt, and I think you really only feel the shaft around 3,500 RPM or so. So yeah, it's really a good compromise when it comes to performance, efficiency, luxury, technology, you name it. It's a pity that this car doesn't sell as well as one expects. Obviously, the initial purchase price is very high. It's a very niche vehicle for, you know, the current market where it's flooded with all the various type of MPVs and SUVs. People do prefer bigger vehicles, taller vehicles for our roads, our conditions, and just generally the curb appeal. But this thing is a head turner, make no mistake. Wherever I went with this car, people looked at me, and you can see the admiration, the envy, whatever you want to call it. But this definitely turns head. Anyway, so that's my quick review. My thoughts on this vehicle. Lovely, lovely vehicle. Not so sure how long I'll be keeping this, because you probably know by now, I do it for the experience, not necessarily, you know, for the long-term keep of it. I really enjoy having different vehicles. You know, understand the engineering, understand the design philosophy, understand the different generation and what they represent. And this is definitely one of the best vehicles I've had from after 2020. Give it a go if you get a chance. You won't regret it. Cheers.